If you want to sprint faster and just don't really know how, then this is a great video to start, okay? Because we're going to cover 3 quick exercises to help improve your acceleration phase of your sprints, help you improve your technique, help you sprint faster. So come along with me, I'm going to show you them real quick. Now with these 3 drills, we're going to give you 3 different types of exercises. 1 is going to be technique, 2 is going to be a power-based drill, and the 3rd one is going to be application, okay? We call this like a little speed block, or we do this as the prep work before we go to our speed. So we just want to make sure all the stuff that we're doing is going to match the quality that we're training for today. So in this situation, we want to help you sprint faster and acceleration based. Now we're going to start with the first exercise for your technique, which is going to be simply the heel lifts against the wall. So with this one, you're simply going to post up on the wall, so just like you normally do any wall drill. But one of the most forgotten things that athletes just aren't aware about when they first start sprinting is that how the effect of their ankle is going to affect their posture and their projection. So what we mean by that is this. So when you post up on the wall, okay, if your heels collapse down, you're going to feel that your butt slides back naturally, okay? And we don't want that. We don't want you to sprint like that. We need to keep your hips forward, posted up, head to heel, strong as steel with your acceleration angle, okay? And then so number 1, we're pushing to the wall actively with our hands. And then 2, we just want to push through our big toes and feel what it's going to feel like to project and launch our body, okay? Because again, if we aren't up on the balls of our feet or our toe off position, then we're simply going to do the drill and we're going to be have poor posture and we're going to look like we're running around with a soggy diaper, okay? Which I guarantee you, you're not going to be fast with. This is one drill that we teach athletes how to, number 1, get in that toe position, hold it, build some ankle strength and stiffness so ankles don't collapse when they're sprinting and they're leaking energy and force. It's a super easy drill to do, super easy drill to learn, but again, it is forgotten, underrated, and again, you have to pay attention to those little details if you want to improve your sprinting technique and if you want to accelerate faster, okay? 4 simple sets and reps on that heel lift exercise. You can go anywhere from 8 to 10 reps or just hold for maximal time for 10 seconds at a time just to get that maximal isometric contraction, build the ankle stiffness. Again, 2 to 3 sets or 2 to 3 rounds of this type of drills that we're going to walk you through. Second up is your low sled bounce, okay? We like the sled, we like to push the sled, so push it from the front. It just helps athletes kind of engage their core muscles a little bit more. It alleviates some of their body weight and just makes it simpler for them to learn versus like sometimes if they have a band around their hips, a lot of times that will make them fold in half if they're not aware of their posture yet. So we like to start with the pushing just because it forces a little bit more upright posture when you guys are accelerating. So sled bounce is pretty simple. You don't need a lot of weight to start, but just you want to take big, powerful piston-like bounds, pushing a sled, trying to go as far as you can on each stride. So the goal is to push the ground back and away, and again, get across a certain set of distance. So let's say it takes you 10 yards. You want to get there in the least amount of bounds or steps. Your third exercise, focusing on the speed application part, so basically combining your technique, combining the power type of drills, and kind of applying it into the actual full motion of sprinting, is going to be just half kneeling starts, focusing on the first step. So you're just getting in a half kneeling position, so take a knee. Again, you can do right side, left side as well, and you just want to take the biggest, most powerful natural step, focusing on pushing and getting away from your starting line, taking the big natural steps you can. You want to make sure you don't overreach. You're not trying to go as far as you can, reaching out in front of you and having terrible technique, and that way affects the whole rest of your sprint. You want to cover ground naturally like we talked about before, and then you want it to be able still in a position where you can strike the ground back when just like we did with those bounds, you're pushing back, because again, if you push down, you're going to collapse, you're going to come upright too quickly, lose your acceleration angle, and basically just have a crappy rest of your sprint. So that's the way we do the half kneeling start. Take a knee, take a biggest natural step as you can. Again, the goal is to get your body past, okay, try to project your center of mass, your hips, try to project your hips forward versus thinking about how far your foot reaches out in front of you. So again, that way you're in a better position for a whole actual sprint versus just worrying about the big step, okay? So those are 3 simple speed little layering or speed little prep block that we do to help you accelerate fast. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me, guys. It helps the channel out so much, and I really appreciate you guys checking out the video. So we also have a free speed technique cheat sheet. You can download that for free below. All you gotta do is click the link, enter your email details. I will send that to you for free, as well as walk you through some free video training on how to be faster and more explosive.